Welcome back, viewers at home. You're still tuned in right here on INX Prime Channel 345. As we promised you earlier on, for a bit of motivation, let's head over to George, who's actually the founder and CEO of Vula Unlock Consulting. Let's take a listen.
Hi. Tonight I'm talking to you about uncrowning your circumstances, taking control over your circumstances, placing under your feet the circumstances that are dominating you. Very interesting topic. You know, those times when, whether it's in business or at work or personal relationships, when circumstances seem insurmountable, when you're anxious, you're worried, you're doubtful about where you're going, everything seems to be against you. You know, whether you're a leader, an executive, a CEO, a manager, or whoever, we all have those moments when we are not in control. You see, the problem there is this. You will have crowned your circumstances. With each passing minute, with each passing hour, passing day, passing week, passing month, even passing years, we focus on our circumstances. And the more we focus on that, the more the challenges become bigger and bigger and bigger. You see, everything starts with a thought. The couch you're sitting on, the screen you're watching now, was at one stage a thought. And so your thoughts about your circumstances determine where you are going, how far you will go, and the trajectory that you will achieve. And so when you look at your circumstances and delve into them and you're crowning them, it's like you've taken a crown and put it on the head of your circumstances. And you've made them royalty. You've made them kings in your life. And it's hail, king, hail, queen. Because your thoughts have taken you in that direction. I remember when I started my own business many years ago, I wondered, would I be able to deliver? Would anyone buy my products? I was anxious. There were doubts in my mind. Would I impact anybody? Would somebody actually listen to what I'm saying? Would I make a change in the life of somebody? I worried. And the more I worried about, the more fear crept in. So I read up books. I read literature on this, articles on the business that I was involved in. I went into detail with everything. I listened to leading players in the industry. I attended workshops. I even went as far as Toronto in Canada, where I met my mentor, Bob Proctor. And something clicked in there, and that says, hey, your circumstances are a passing phase. They don't last forever. Whatever you're going through will at some stage pass. And don't make them so great, so big, so mighty that they paralyze you. So when I realized that, hey, I could move forward. So in that, I picked up the courage to move forward. And so what I'm saying to you is, don't crown your circumstances. in those dark times, I read up on artists, on leaders, on business people who'd gone through what I went through, what you are going through, the challenges that you're facing. I read up on that. And there are many, many, many stories around that. I would urge you to go read up on them because they motivate you. They inspire you. They show you that you're not alone. They show you that people have been this route and have succeeded. And I read up on many of those. And one of the stories I read was on Bill Gates. We all know Bill Gates as the multi-billionaire, the man who founded Microsoft with his partner, and it became a multi-billion-dollar business. Its market cap runs into millions of US dollars. I read up on that. But did you know that his first venture, his first company, it was called, I think, Draft or Data, crumbled. It failed. It was a disaster. No one wanted to buy their products. But did they crown the circumstance? No. They knew that they could work at it and become what they became. And so I'm speaking to you today, and I'm saying, don't crown your circumstances. And it starts with your thoughts. So how do we get over this? You probably are asking, hey, that man is talking, but I am in this situation. Okay, so here's a plan. Let's start here. Start with the thought. Start with uncrowning those circumstances. And how do I do that? My thoughts say to me that this is a passing phase. These are things that will pass. And my goal will be achieved. Understand that. Everything in life starts with a thought. And therefore, when you fashion your thoughts in the direction that you want to go, you will succeed. And so, wherever you are, wherever you're seated, I'm going to ask you to take a piece of paper or use your laptop or iPad or whatever. But I want you to write down this exercise that we're going to do. You see, it's been shown scientifically that writing does things to you. It ingrains whatever your thoughts are into your mind. And therefore, let's write this down. The first thing I'm going to ask you to write is to write in detail, precisely, your current circumstances. Where are you now? What is happening in your life? Write that in full detail. Don't sugarcoat it. Write everything exactly as you want it, as it is happening right now. The pain that's there, write it down, put it down on paper. That's your first exercise. Write your current environment as it is. Number 2, I want you to write down what you want to achieve. What is your goal? What is the outcome that you want? What is blue sky? What does good look like? I want you to write that down. Write it down in the present tense. So if it's a business, I have succeeded. My turnover is this. I have these number of clients. Write it in the present tense as if it's already happened. We call that living the wish fulfilled. Your wish has been fulfilled. Write it down that way. And more importantly, when we are here, I want you to experience, to feel the emotion of that success, the emotion of your blue sky. I want you to feel as if it has already happened, whatever it is that you are writing down. That's the outcome that you want. So let's repeat. I want you, number one, to write your current circumstances, current environment, the things exactly as they are, your circumstances. Number two, your blue sky, exactly the outcome you want. And feel that emotion of success. Now, number three, I want you to write down your milestones. These are the landmark things that you must achieve towards your outcome that you want. Your number one was where you are. The final outcome is your blue sky, the place where you want to be. What are those things that must happen to move you from here, where you are, to the final outcome? Is it 2 things? Is it 3? Is it 4? Whatever the number, write them down in detail, clearly, seeing them happening as you do. So if it is the business, I've gone and picked up a loan. The loan must purchase land and trucks, whatever it is, that journey towards your outcome, you must write it down. So, here we repeat. Number one, your current environment, your current circumstances, where you sit right now. Number two, the blue sky, where you want to be, your outcome. Number three, the landmarks, the milestones, the things that must happen on the way to the achievement of your goal. And then number 4, I want you to find an accountability partner. To find somebody who you will answer to for the implementation of all the steps that you've said you will take. You're with me? It's all very easy to say, I will do X, Y, Z. But if there's nobody to follow you up, someone to hold you accountable, it's very difficult. I've been down that road. I had to find an accountability partner. In fact, I had to find a coach who helped me create the things that I wanted. Okay. So, those are the things. Have we done that? Then finally, you are on your way to success as you move that road. But I want you to do this with me as we close. If you're seated, I would like you to stand, wherever you are. And I want you to repeat after me. If you're a man, you must say king. If you're a woman, you must say queen. This is what we're going to do. You must go and repeat after me. You are going to tell me that I am king or queen over my circumstances. I take back my crown right now. We'll say it again. I am king, queen over my circumstances. I take back my crown right now. I am queen over my circumstances. I take back my crown right now. Feel the emotion of you taking back control. Take control of your life. Now, I want you to do that every morning, every evening, for 21 days. Remembering that number 2 is that emotion about the blue sky. You must experience that every day. And if you can do more than 21 days, or even better, but do it over. When you start off, you might feel a bit silly. It's so unreal. But with time, you'll realize that actually it starts with a thought, with a positive thought in your mind that says, I am king or queen over my current circumstances. So if you do that, on your way to victory. All right. Until I see you next time, good night.